Okay, it says I'm live, and I'm live here from the Embassy Suites in Walnut Creek, California. That's up north, Northern California. And um, I'm here with my son and his fiance. Oh, it's so nice to say that. And my daughter, and a whole bunch of new almost family members that I'm meeting for the first time on this trip. And it's so fun. So I don't know if I can. This room is like huge. Okay. It's Embassy Suites. You can't really get the feel for it, huh? Because it's not really light enough in here yet. This is just the living room. I have this big, huge bedroom, and there's big screen TVs everywhere. I wish I watched TV more. Anyway, it's a lovely room with a lovely view. This place is like hilly and green and big pine trees, and it's a really beautiful place to be. We're going hiking. Um, yeah, after this morning, once everybody's awake. Can you see the bags under my eyes? We kind of stayed up late, and I had well, when I say I have too much wine, it means I had 2 glasses, and that's puts me right out. I actually set an alarm clock to wake up this morning. I woke up without it, but I didn't know if I could, so I took it. Anyway, what a great day though. First of all, we flew. I don't I don't know that I was really ready to do that. Too many people, it freaked me out. I'm not going to lie. I'm not used to being around people. I haven't done a trip since before the pandemic, but my daughter kept me very calm, gave me a couple of little pointers like do 5-7 breathing, 5 seconds in, 7 seconds out. She said, pick a color that's calming and look around you and find all of that color that you can. Now, apparently that works for a lot of people. I found it stressful when I ran out of pink things because I like pink. It makes me happy. Anyway, I flew finally. Yeah, finally to you. I'm just hoping this keeps working because, I'm at a hotel. Internet is not always awesome. Today is Biscuit Day. Oh, come on. Is there a person alive who doesn't like biscuits? Really? I mean, I can't believe it's possible. It's Paperclip Day. I wanted to talk to you about that. In 2004, oh, by the way, I started my day. I started my day by using the coffee machine here, which makes really good coffee. And it's nice and hot. It's like a little mini Cuisinart. And maybe because I'm too short to like really see the top of the coffee pot. Yeah, I came out to get my coffee and there was coffee everywhere. Apparently, um, I had set the arrow for 2 cups instead of 1. It happens. We all make mistakes, right? I cleaned it up. It's okay. But that was how it started. And then it said I had no internet, but it connected to my phone. So it's working. Good morning, Opa. I'm glad you made it. I am. What else have we got going on here? Good morning, Stephen. So I'm talking to you from Northern California, my first trip since the pandemic, meeting all kinds of new people, and it's awesome. Um, Last night we went to a barbecue. I hardly call it a barbecue because I mean it was steak and salmon and salads and and fresh veggies, and it was just an awesome buffet of fine foods and good wine and great conversation and fire pits and everything in between. Good morning, Jenny. And I got to meet my future daughter-in-law's brother and sister-in-law and nephew, and I met their next door neighbors. Their next door neighbors are their best friends. Their next door neighbors have been their best friends for, I don't know what they told me, like 30 years. So, how cool is this? They used to live next door to each other. Then their friends moved. And then they rented the house next door. And then the house on the other side went on sale, so they moved into that house. They have a gate between the two yards that I guess is generally open, and all kids and dogs are allowed to just roam freely between the two houses. There is something wonderful about family, but there is something even more magical, I think, about the friends that we choose to be our family. What did somebody call that? Framily. Framily. Framily is pretty awesome. Here's to family. Oh, that's good. And is really nice. So today is more family fun. We have another barbecue today where we'll meet some more of the family. We met, I think I mentioned this to you before, but there's in Yiddish, there's a word for this. Your family's family is your machatenim. And it's like, oh, it's my machatenim. It's usually referring to your in-laws, but in my case, my machatenim would be my children's in-laws. Yeah. It's great to have a word for it, isn't it? Machatenim. And it's kind of a fun word. Okay, what else is today? It's Pink Flamingo Day. I mean, come on. Who has never, ever seen a pink flamingo on someone's lawn, right? Or if you go to the San Diego Zoo and you have those gazillions of pink flamingos all in the same place, it's pretty awesome to see that going on. It's Paperclip Day. So the day itself is seriously just to honor the paperclip and all the different things you can do with this little tiny piece of metal that you can bend in different ways and hold papers together, and a pinch hold your clothes together, whatever you're going to do with it. I probably should have printed out something that gives you 101 uses for the paperclip, because there probably are that many. But I wanted to share with you about a movie called, you guessed it, Paperclips. In 2004, in a little rural town in Tennessee, at the middle school, not even high school, but at the middle school, I guess it was the teachers, I'm not really clear about this, they wanted to do something that was going to teach the children about the Holocaust in the 40s. So what they did was they had the children collect. Well, the whole idea was to show them how immense the number of people lost was, right? So to demonstrate that, they had the children collect 25 million paper clips. 25 million paper clips. And somehow they ended up, it's very moving. I don't know if any Kleenex right here. They ended up getting one of the actual cattle cars that the Jews and the Poles and whoever else was taken off to concentration camps was crammed into to take them to camp. So somebody had this cattle car brought to Tennessee, and that's where the children put their 25 million paper clips. And it was made as a documentary. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not, but it is so worth seeing. It is so worth seeing. Whew, let's see if we can bring up the mood a little bit for me, huh? Okay, there is also, it is Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. Yeah, for real. Put a pillow on your fridge. I don't know about you. I never heard of this, but apparently it's kind of like feng shui, I guess, or like a good luck piece. Like we have, lucky pennies. This is kind of like that. Back around the early 1900s, you would take a piece of material from your bedroom and you would put it in the larder, which was the pantry. The idea being it would bring you good luck food-wise, and it would bring more food. So the more recent version of that, since we don't use larders anymore to keep our food, would be to take a pillow and put it on your refrigerator on this day every year for good luck, to have abundance, particularly in the areas of food. And some people even put the pillow in the refrigerator for the day. See, when I first read about put a pillow on your fridge day, I thought, do you remember when you were a kid and it would be really hot at night? Really, really hot. Okay, I don't know if you ever did this, but I would go and get a cup of water and I would pour it on my pillow because a wet pillow felt cool. So when I saw put a pillow on your fridge day, I thought that was like, wow, what a cool way to get your pillow cold so you could sleep on a hot night. Okay, crazy? Come on, somebody tell me that you also wet your pillow to stay cool, please. I don't want to be the only one who ever did that. Yeah, come on. Oh, okay. Well, all right. So Steven is a staple guy. He's not going with the paper clips. I get that. But what about wetting your pillow to stay cool? I'm not the only one, am I? I mean, a cold pillow is really nice on a hot night. Try it if you don't believe me. I wouldn't lie to you. Happy birthday to JFK. 1917 he was born. That's so hard for me to believe. I thought he was so handsome and so brilliant and so wonderful. I was such a huge fan. When my brother and I were still living in Skokie, Illinois. I don't know. It was different back then. My brother and I were in like probably 5th and 7th grade, maybe 4th and 6th grade. I don't know. And we were allowed to get on the train in Skokie and go to downtown LA by ourselves. And nobody was worried about us. It's just what we did. And when Kennedy was running for president, my brother and I both had crushes on him. And we would get on the train and go to downtown Chicago to the Kennedy headquarters. And we'd each get a shopping bag filled with flyers and buttons and badges and pictures and postcards. And we would take them home with us. And then we'd go door to door passing them out. We were huge fans, huge fans. That was really cool. I'm sorry, I was just I'm tired today, so I'm having some memories, and just kind of being with them. Okay, I see there's a lot of you with me this morning, but I don't see you all sending messages to me. Come on, give me a good morning. Yeah. What else? Bob Hope. You know that the Bob Hope house is up on a hill where I live in Palm Springs. Not where I live, but I don't know. But there's Bob Hope Drive. I always go on Bob Hope Drive. It's one of the main drags in Palm Desert. Yeah, I mean, there's the Bob Hope this and the Bob Hope this and the Hope that and the Hope that. He made an impact. He did make an impact. He was an immigrant, by the way. I love to point that out when people say, America first. Yeah, but there was no America except for the original Americans. Most of the people say, oh, he's a real American. Yeah, he is, but his ancestors came from somewhere else. So there. Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry in 1736. Give me liberty or give me death. He said it in 1775. So he was already 40 when he said that, but makes you kind of think, what are you that committed to? I mean, we know what Patrick Henry was committed to. Give him liberty. That was worth dying for. You want to know what you're really committed to? Look around you. What you got is what you're really committed to, because that's what you would accept, right? When you're really committed to something, you will do anything to have that. What are you really committed to? I like to say that the best example of that, and I wish I could claim it and say I made it up, I didn't. But the best analogy for commitment is a bacon and eggs breakfast. Yeah, because for the chicken, it was a really good idea. But for the pig, it's a commitment. Just think about it. When you say, I care about this, I really want that. This is really important to me. What are you committed to? What will you have in your life no matter what? That's what you're committed to. No matter what. That's the secret. It's the no matter what. Oh, okay. 1953. On the Skokie Swift. That's right, Stephen. I forgot you lived there too. On the Skokie Swift. That was the name of the train that we used to take downtown. And okay. Now I'm going back. Sorry, you just pulled me back into Skokie. Across the street from the main Skokie Swift, across the street and up to the left was the bowling alley. Do you remember the All-Star Bowl? I think it was called All-Star Bowl. And across the street from the bowling alley was where I went to preschool. And it's where, I forgot the barber's name. I think it started with an N, where my aunt and uncle and all four of their boys used to go get their haircuts. So I used to go there too. And then up the other way was my favorite deli. And then just down the road a little bit and about a block over was where we had our family garden, and about walking distance, so it must have been only a few blocks, was the first co-op I lived on Bronx. Okay, Stephen, if you're going to tell me you lived on Bronx, I'm going to go really crazy. 8832 North Bronx. And Ginny's from Chicago too. See, okay, we're going to have to stop calling it morning coffee with Sandye, and it'll be morning coffee with the ex-Chicago kids, right? Yeah. Riverview Park, best thing ever. Best thing ever. I mean, it was like Disneyland. What's Disneyland? We'd go to Riverview and whoosh, go on the shoots. Yeah, it was All-Star Bowl. See? You had an aunt who lived on Bronx? I lived on Bronx. I did. And I went to Sharp Corner Elementary School, and it looked just the way it sounds. It was this old red brick building, and oh my God, it was like, those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. Okay, reminiscing. Who doesn't love reminiscing? The Bobs, yes, the Bobs. That was like, that was at Riverview Park. That was really awesome. Oh, you're still in Northern Illinois? Riverview Park is gone. I don't think it's there anymore. They had sideshows. They had everything there. Riverview was like, it was every kid's dream. The deli was Kaufman's Deli. Okay, Stephen, you are so rocking my world right now. It's true. You know what they had? And I'm thinking about this like strongly because at the airport, Donnie and my daughter and I were getting on the plane together. We were sitting and thinking, we didn't have any lunch. So we brought out all our snacks to like set them out and see what looked good. And she had these eensy teensy, I got to find out where she got them, hard salami sticks. They were like not much bigger than giant toothpicks. So good. But at Kaufman's, they would take the kosher salamis and hang them up and let them dry out. And then that would be hard salami. But they also sold hard salami sticks that would be about the size of a felt pen. I could eat those all day long. Spicy, yeah, but so good. Hard salami sticks and smoked whitefish, and the Rexall Pharmacy on the corner. Stephen, you're blowing me away right now. I don't remember Fox River Grove. See, they're having like this whole reunion over here in the chat room, all about Skokie now. That's so cool. We'll have to have like a Skokie morning when we do. I haven't ever used one of those set up a room things, but I think we'll set up a room just for people who you want to reminisce about where they were from. So cool. And so appropriate then to move on to word art, isn't it? Today's word art on What Do I Say, What Do I Do? Or on Word Art by Sandye. Did you know that there was a Facebook page, not a group, but a Facebook page called Word Art by Sandye that just has every day's word art. So if you ever just want to go back and try and find a particular piece of word art, that's where you would go. because there's so much stuff on what do I say, what do I do? It's hard to get there. You know what I mean? To find it. But if you ask me, I have tried to keep them in my computer by name, like whatever it says, so I can usually get it for you. And you do know that I do custom ones, right? You can order one that you like. Okay, Opa, don't feel out of the club. You can go to Skokie too, and we'll take you all around. We'll have a little meeting there. All right, so today's word art, live life on purpose, with purpose. Don't let life happen to you. It's your life. Take the reins, take control. Live it like you mean it, and do it like it matters. Be committed to living your life on purpose, with purpose. I'm going to go hiking today. I'm going to meet some more new people today. I'm going to have some fun. And tomorrow I'm going wine tasting, but I'll see you in the morning before I do that. Right now, I'm going to go make myself another cup of coffee because I think I know how to do it now. Oh, wait. Fergus Ford. Yes, of course I remember Fergus Ford. I'm sorry. Offline, Stephen and I are just going to play, hey, do you remember and where were you when? Good times. I love you guys. Good morning. Have a sip and a smile. And by the way, paper cups, don't keep your coffee hot for long. I got to do something about that. I don't know where Indy is. I came up north. He went down south to go play at the beach, and I haven't heard from him yet this morning, and it doesn't look like he's here. Oops. Wonder where he is. Have a day filled with purpose. On purpose. Yeah. Do it all on purpose. No accidents today. Everything on purpose. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.